Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we are all fine. Okay. It's another beautiful morning again. We really do not have time, but we're going to try as much as possible to cover as many things as we want to cover. We deem it fit that we need to um, do this for us every month because I won't be sincere to you. What we want to achieve, what we want to achieve is somebody achieving success in the real estate. We are not just training you for training sake. Please, I will just quickly say this, as I normally say in my various groups that I find myself. If you will not be implementing what you are being taught, please don't bother coming for this training. The training is a practical base, and we'll be doing some assessments to be sure that you are actually making progress. So even if it is just 5, 10 people that we are able to manage and they are giving outstanding success or result, we are fine with that than having multitude of people. It is very, very critical. Our focus for this month, because we need to know where we are going this month. Exactly. We need to know where we are going this month. And that is why we'll be looking at the 7 strategies to successful real estate marketing. Or you can simply say the 7 effective, I use the word effective because we will be doing practical analysis of these strategies. We'll be doing giving some tasks, doing some practical aspect of it, of these strategies, so that you are going to get something, you are going to achieve something worthwhile in this month. Exactly. So, but we are in the part 1 of it. Today, we'll be talking about the part 1, and I'm sure Mr. Benga has dealt with one aspect, and we'll still be emphasizing on some of these aspects again. And we'll be doing some major practical about all this because we really do not have time. So today, I'm just going to give you more or less like the introduction to the 7 effective marketing strategies for real estate. As a realtor, if you do not want to struggle and struggle until you die, or probably you struggle until you decide not to even do the business again, you must understand the strategy that will pull in that fund, that money, that income, that wealth that you have been looking for. You must understand the strategies that you need to adopt to achieve that great success you have been dreaming of. Now, everybody wants to go into real estate, but it is not everybody that succeeds with real estate. Please take note of this. Everybody wants to go into real estate because they know that real estate is raising billionaires, millionaires, but it is not everybody that succeeds in real estate. Now, you must know and you must understand the principle, the strategy that can make you a successful person in the industry. And you must be ready to play with it. Like I said, success is a principle. Those that apply the principle will definitely achieve the success. Now, we'll be looking at this 7 strategies. The number 1 thing that Mr. Benga has told us, which I'm going to share my slide with you right away, so that you two can be on the same page with me. So I'm going to share my slide with you. Just a few minutes. Let me share my screen with you. So what we are doing is that we are empowering you, equipping you to be successful with the real estate business. Now, one thing that kills business faster is lack of marketing. No matter the kind of business you are in, as an entrepreneur, if you cannot market, if you do not understand the principle for marketing strategy, then you are bound to hit the rock. Are we together? So I'm hopefully going to share my slide now so that we can move on together. We can I hope we are getting there. I hope you are getting the same information. I hope, if you are getting the topic, just type yes on the chat box. You can type yes on the chat box. If you are getting the flow of the message, just type yes on the chat box. So if you are getting it, you can just type yes on the chat box. So the 7 effective strategy, the 7 effective marketing strategy for real estate. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking at. All right, so thank you very much. We're looking at that. And if you're also on the YouTube, you can do likewise. So I'll be sharing my screen with you now so that we can all be on this. I have just a few minutes for this section. Okay. All right, so we are on together. Are we together now? All right, so if you can see my screen, just let me know that you can see my screen. Can you see my screen right now? I hope you can see my screen.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
can.
can see it. I can see
All
it.
right, all right. So, like I said, the 7 effective marketing strategy for real estate. So that is what we'll be looking at in this presentation. That's what we'll be discussing. And the whole of this month, this is our major topic. And everything we'll be doing will center around this effective marketing strategy. Both the practical aspects, both the theoretical aspect. This is what we will be doing. Exactly. Now, Mr. Benga has told us about the first thing that you need to know, which is define your target market. Please, let me quickly tell you, you have a product. Except you don't have a product, then you don't need to know who is going to buy your product. Well, as long as you have a product, you must identify the people that must buy this product. Every customer is not for you. Everybody cannot buy your product. Is that clear? But you need to identify who could these people be. We'll be looking at the demography in the course of the week. In this month, we'll be looking at the kind of demography, the ideal people that can buy your business. I think he has mentioned some things, but we'll be going into practical approach of it. If you want to target your market, whether you want to do social media, you want to do print media, you want to do word of mouth, you want to do contact to contact, one-on-one, you want to do SMS, how do you target these people? So we'll be looking at the practical aspect in the course of this month's training, so that you will be getting some of these things and how to handle them. Then the number 2 is the factor that you need to consider again is the age, the income, the location, and their preference. You are selling a product of 100 million naira and you are taking it to secondary school or tertiary institution. Believe me, you might not get your results. But the situation where we want to engage ourselves, we want to have multiple income, we want to have cash flow steadily. And when you don't understand how these things work, it will be difficult for you to get a better result. Then you need to tailor your marketing strategy to the right audience. So how do you target your right audience that must buy from you? So we are going to look into this. Very, very important, because we are going to look into the theoretical aspect and we're also going to look into the practical aspect. Then the other area again that we'll be dealing with in this month is you developing a strong online presence. Believe me, if you have not started getting engagement in your social media, then you have not started. You have not started. Now, the online presence I'm talking about is about website. Please, today you can easily even create some simple website, even blog. You need, in the real estate business, you need a website. You need to create a professional website that can help you showcase your product and services. Are we together? So you need a website for your business. So when you are talking of effective, I'm not just talking of marketing strategy, I'm talking of effective marketing strategy. Website is involved. Now, these days, fortunately for us, these days, you can easily get websites that are even very cheap. Even some of them, you can get them at little or no cost. And you will start populating them with your products, your services. Then you have to include your visual appealing property listing. Now, for your website, there must be a property listing. For example, now, as a company, we have our own website. Now, until you see this as a business, it will be difficult for you to achieve anything from it. Then you need to constantly provide your viewers, your users, your internet users, your fans, information, content. You need to serve them with content. For those that were in our training last week, the 2 days training that we went through, you will realize that they told us that content is the king. When you don't feed people with content, then they will not have you in mind. They will not have you in mind. When they're taking their decisions, you will not be there and you will not be a point of reference or a point of call to take decision with. So fuel them with content, update them, educate them, give them information that they need to know in that niche that you are covering. And that is why you can see from time to time, for those of us that are with us, either on social media or on our WhatsApp group or on our Instagram, we constantly push out information, even when they are not reading it, whether on YouTube, even when they are not, we put it there. So even when they are not listening to it, put it there. Now, provide this and ensure the easy navigation. That is on your website. You must have all this information. let it be accessible. People should be able to navigate it. So we'll be looking at how can you set up a very small website. We'll be looking at this in our major training. So one of our major training will be looking at how you can easily set up a website. And for those of us, some of us can even use this as another source of income. Now, imagine setting up a website for your business and even having the capacity to do it for others. That is an extra income on its own. Now, you also need to make use of this. The number 3 things you need to do for effective marketing that we'll also be looking at and also be playing emphasis. It's the visual content should play a crucial role in what? In capturing the attention of potential buyers and making a lasting impression. Generate content. I think this one is also talking about the content where you have to generate. Now, one thing that has helped me to achieve enormous results in the real estate industry is the ability to constantly create content and push it out. Now, my media teams get worried because even me, I constantly push out information to them. In fact, to some extent, I just have to go and learn some basic things, whether in graphics or in video editing. I just learn some basic things that when I notice that there is need for me to bring up information ASAP at the speed of light, I can easily just quickly do this myself and push it up. I'm not an expert in this field. I am not a techie person in that area, but I know that this thing is very, very useful in my career. Your phone, invest in professional photography. Apart from using your phone, there are times you need to put some money aside to do some photography. Some people go for photo shoots just because they want to sell their property at all costs. Now, imagine you are targeting making 10 million naira in a year, and you cannot afford to invest 100 or 200,000 naira on yourself. Believe me, it will be difficult for you to achieve that goal. It will be difficult. In fact, investing up to 500,000 naira on yourself because you want to achieve 10 million naira goal is never a bad idea. So you must be ready to do this and utilize it effectively. Then the next thing again that you have to do, which is number 14 that we'll be looking into again, is on how you can leverage on social media platform. You can see that we have been laying emphasis on social media platform. You have to be up there, be present, be available at all time. Is that clear? You have to be present, be available, and be present at all time on the social media. Utilize the platform like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and so many of them. For those of us that were in our training for the last week training, you realize that we have to give you list of places that you can start putting your properties, list of places that you can start educating people for informational purpose. Anyway, if you did not make it on that training, no problem. There's still an opportunity for you to participate in this month's own. So you can leverage on that. So we'll be looking at all this, the social media platform, how you can use them to grow your business, and how you can, what are the platforms that you need to leverage on. I know I have limited time, so that's why I'm trying to give you an heads up why you must not miss any of this edition for this Wednesday. We will also be looking at the networking, how you can network with local professionals. Now, we'll be looking at networking. Networking is very key in this real estate business. Let me tell you, I will be explaining to you the 6 benefits of networking so that you will know the importance of networking. Now, building relationship with other professionals in this real estate industry is very, very important. You need to constantly and continuously build relationship, because relationship is one of the assets that can generate everlasting income for you, that can open up the wealth of success for you. Now, you also need to reciprocate by referring clients to them. In this business, don't be selfish. Are we together? In this business, don't be selfish. Work on how you can work with others. Leverage on others. Provide value to them. And at the same time, most of them or some of them will also provide values to you. Now, one other area again I will look at it is how you can the other one is the open house and events. Now, this is talking about inspections. Please, most of us, we are realtors, we want to sell, but we don't go for inspections. we don't go to see out properties that we are selling. We don't create time to create videos. Create videos. Take it as a serious. So you'll be looking at the open house, then the event. Some of us don't even attend events. Apart from you attending events or creating an open house or going for inspections, you must be deliberate. Deliberate to organize your own program. Organize housewarming, organize house opening, organize property tour, organize inspections, either for your group of people or for your prospects. Take them for a tour, invite them for open house, invite them for events. Now, this can help most of your buyers, some of the people that you have been prospecting, to take their buying decisions. At times we organize events not because we just want to organize an event, but we organize an event for realtors to take advantage of it. But unfortunately, most realtors don't take advantage. They just throw down for the event with their open, not even nobody to invite. They are not inviting anybody. Even they themselves find it difficult to attend seminars, to attend programs that will help them to grow. Are we together? So, host real estate seminars or workshops to position yourself as an expert and build credibility. So we'll be looking at this. And lastly, one of the things that we're going to be looking at is how you can collect and utilize customers' testimony. That is why whenever we do programs or we go for inspections or we go for allocations, we get feedbacks, because it is very, very critical. You must collect customers' testimony, and it is very important in your business. When you help somebody to locate a property or to find a property or to buy a property, get feedbacks from them. Get testimonies from them. If the company has helped you, create a testimony so that your other audience, your other viewers, your other fans can listen to it and have a blessing. So one area that we'll be looking at is how do you create this testimony. In fact, testimony is very critical. We'll be showing you several methods on how you can create a marketable testimonies and how you can leverage on other people's testimonies to close a wonderful deals for yourself. So these are the 7 key strategies that we'll be looking at for this week, because they are very critical. And I'm going to stop here because of our time, because we have just some few things more to do. For those of us that were online today, we are going to do a raffle draw so that we are going to pick another wonderful winner in today's attendance. And for those of us that are also, apart from that again, I think today is the first Wednesday of July. So as our custom is, we normally mark the birthday for every members of the community. People that are born in the month of July, on their behalf, we celebrate. So if you are born in the month of July and you are in this particular program, then I want to say happy birthday to you. And on behalf of others that are not here, I say we wish you more prosperous year and more blessings in your life. And on your behalf, we will be cutting some cake. And at this point, I'll be saying a good thank you to everyone that will be participating in this month's training. Thank you very much. So I'm going to entertain question, and so that I can now hand over to those that will be doing the rest of the activities for the month of July. So please, any question at this point? Let me just stop my screen.
Hello, sir.
All right.
Yes. This dollar, please. I had a problem with my network. I mean, everything just went off. The number 4, I did not hear the number 4 on your slide. Number 4.
Sorry, for this class, we'll be having. Let me quickly tell you this. For this slide, we'll be having this slide presentation. We'll be running. We'll be having the recorded version that you can watch on the platform. The recorded version will be posted on the platform. But let me really tell you now. This training is a free training, but in this same training videos again, there are tasks and quiz that goes along with it. But these activities generate more points for you, but it is exclusively for those that have upgraded their accounts, because you can see that the system is actually reading and accumulating people that upgraded their account, because these are the things that qualify you for home appliances, your own multimillionaire home, cash reward, and the rest of that. So because we want to be deliberate to be sure that people that are accumulating more points are those that are participating in the program and attempting the quiz, because these are some of the areas that you can build yourself. There's no two ways to achieve success than personal development. And the only way we can know that you're actually engaging in this thing is for you to do the tasks that will give to you. Exactly. For you to do the tasks that will give to you so that you can be a successful person in this business. We have a lot of testimonies and we are still expecting more testimonies again. So, Mr. Tola, you will watch the video, no problem.
Okay, sir.
All right. So, any question again from here? So, I can see Top Real Consult. Can we meet you? So, I want to please say congratulations again for those of our new VIPs. We have new VIPs in the house. I'm not sure if they are online now, but no problem. We're going to celebrate them on our media handle so that we can all appreciate their effort. It's not easy to be a VIP, but once you're a VIP, that means you're on your way towards achieving a great success in the community. All right. So, Top Real Consult, you want to say something?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bello Temitope.
Okay, Mrs. Bello. Oh, we are happy to hear from you. Long time no hear from you, man. How are you?
My name is fine, thank you.
All right, so thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to handle this over to, but please, we'll be having another program again on Saturday. Do not miss that program, and also get engaged in the activity that's going on our WhatsApp. It is very important and very needed for you to also grow. But like I said, this month is a month of practical-based lectures that will be showing to you things that you need to do and how you need to achieve more in this business. All right.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. The program on Saturday, is it online?
The program on Saturday is on WAP TV. WAP TV. So we normally share the link for those WAP TV. Yes, on WAP TV from 10 o'clock, 10 to 10:30. On WAP TV, 10 to 10:30.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So any other question from here? Okay, so no question. We're going to stop here. All right. So I will hand over to those. We are having our program now. So Mr. Julius, Mrs. Mabel, I'm handing over to you now. Thank you.